Hello, friends. I'm Brad Beard. I am the owner and winemaker for Mercury Wine, located in beautiful downtown Geyserville, California.
True.
Welcome to Happy Hour with Brad, where my brother Grady and I taste a little wine, do a little food pairings.
We do.
But most of all, we try to have a little fun.
We have a lot of fun. Gosh darn it. Not even a little bit of fun. We have a
What?
lot of fun.
Okay.
We have more fun than you can shake a stick at.
Don't overpromise.
All right. Yeah.
Now we really have to deliver.
Now we have to deliver
All right,
fun.
That's fine.
I'm ready. I'm ready for fun. It's
I'm
been a
ready
month.
too.
It's been
I
a
know.
month since I've seen
It's
you crazy
been
kids.
a month. So many things going on. Right now, I'm drinking some Viognier. Looks like Grady's drinking some rosé.
Freddie Rose.
Very, very nice. Very, very nice.
So where are we tonight? We're not outside, obviously.
Oh, we're back inside. Yes, we don't have trees and things and stuff going on. We have a smidgen of a heat wave going on right now.
Like 1,000 degrees
And
outside.
so most of the folks canceled tonight because they didn't want to be on the patio.
Don't blame
which
you.
Neither did we.
Don't
So thankfully they all canceled and
Yeah.
we're back
So
inside.
last minute decision.
Last
We're like,
minute,
we're just coming inside.
We're not going to cook on the back patio.
I could cook when we were kids, right?
Exactly. But that's okay. The grapes like a little bit of heat, so this
They
is
do.
a good thing.
Yeah.
Bad for you. This is one of those things that humans don't like so much, but our grapes do. So not a big problem there. But with all that being said, if you were planning to come up, we are going to be tasting inside pretty much for the first time.
I think so, yeah.
In a long time.
In a
But that
year.
means that we have even more limited seating. So if you're
Very.
planning on coming up, please, you have to make
Call.
a reservation
Yeah.
because we are not going to be able to take care of you without that. I know we have a few spots.
We do. We got a
But-
couple spots, but it won't be easy to walk in this
Yeah,
weekend.
we're
'cause
not
it's
gonna- We're not going to be able to
blasted
take
hot.
care because I'm not going to serve you in 110-degree heat.
It's not fair to you. It's not fair to the wine. And Brad's wine deserves quality temperature control.
Is that no law? No.
No law.
No law.
No law
No,
will be
not
served
gonna
before
happen.
it's time out.
Even though we did upgrade the patio, just to let you know,
No,
for our 90-degree days,
Yeah,
which
90
is really
degrees,
no problem.
we had
It's
this
90 degrees.
locked.
We've got a super amazing, gigantic wind turbine out there for the patio, associated with a
Evap cooler.
Evap cooler.
Basically.
So we've been keeping everybody nice and cool, and everything's been fantastic. But we
Right
just
up
can't-
until this
we
weekend.
can't do it.
112. Oddly enough, the evap just doesn't keep up with 40% humidity. It's so weird.
I know, but man, great. There's so many things going on.
There's so many good things going on. Let's talk about good things. Oh,
Let's talk about the exciting things.
let's talk about maybe the most exciting thing that's happened in at least a year.
Let's see what Grady says. What is the most exciting thing?
Sonoma County Tourism made a video about this crazy cat right here, and they did a stellar job. They captured the essence of Brad. They caught the wine.
They captured my essence?
They did. It was like Ghostbusters.
I
They're
was
like,
like, how
don't
do-
cross the streams.
I was like-
They
I
caught
was
your
trying to keep
essence.
my essence to myself. I wasn't letting anybody. I didn't know they snatched it up.
You know what? It's like that orgone energy. You can't just keep it inside. You've got to give it to everybody.
That's fantastic. Yes, they did a really good job. It's really a nice video if you guys haven't seen it.
And about Geyserville.
Yeah, it's about Sonoma County. It's not okay. It is about me. for
It's
sure.
all about Brad.
But I was trying to deflect all of that amazing energy coming towards me and then really promote Sonoma County, which is what it was about because it's such, as we all know, it's such a great place to be. And of course, Geyserville in general, where we're located at.
Kind of fun.
It's just such a great vibe. It's just such a great community.
Yep.
And obviously, Sonoma County is as well. And I've got to say, they did a really good job.
They did.
And
So we're
I
going to
was-
post a link tonight for you.
yeah, the link's gonna be posted. I think Anna's gonna post it, or if you can't
At
get
some point.
posted, you can get on Facebook, which some of you
Facebook,
guys are on Facebook.
Instagram, Twitter. It's everywhere, kids.
And you really should take a look at it. You'd be like, wow, those guys are pretty fancy
telling you.
because it is beautifully shot, and they did just a really great job, and it was a lot of fun. So if
And
you
it
guys
was
have a
fun on
moment,
top of it.
take a look at it. But the thing that's really important, it's not just take a look at it. You guys know me and love me, but what's really important and what the whole thing is really for is to, California's we open up a little bit slower and people haven't been coming back lately. It's really about letting people know that, Sonoma County is opening up. We still have a lot of things going on, but it is safe to come here.
Totally.
And you can come and drink some wine and have some fun. And so if you would please forward that to your friends and family to let them know if they were thinking about planning some vacation
Little
time.
wine
Come
tasting.
out and see us.
Come see us. We're ready for fun.
And man, if they see that video, I'm sure they're like, "Oh, I'm
Well,
booking that trip
that
now."
would do it.
Like, give me some options. I need to get there quick.
I need
All
to
right,
get to
enough
Geismar.
about that. That's too much.
All right,
It makes
enough
me
about you.
Kind of embarrassed me.
You know what? You're normally a very reserved person, holding all inside. But this time,
I would call it. I try. I come with a little more pride.
yes,
Person,
yes.
but
Brad really he exposed himself to Sonoma County for you.
Did I?
Your soul.
Did I really?
Your soul.
Did I really?
You really exposed.
I'm pretty
your
sure
soul.
my pants are on the whole time. Good
Pretty
God.
sure he says.
I'm
Pretty sure is not sure.
Freddie. Oh, and then if you don't care about any of that, then Freddie makes 3 or 4 appearances.
Several appearances,
So
and he does a great job.
Freddie
that dog.
is like the all-star.
Always.
Honestly,
Always.
if he doesn't get the best supporting actor role for coming out of the front of the tasting room and greeting me as
and
I'm
he just
walking
knew
down the
exactly
street,
when to show
honest
up.
God,
He did such a good
that
job.
whole walking on the street thing.
Oh,
too many
dude.
shots walking
I
down the street.
kind of like
And
that.
then a lot of people have been making comments about the my when I was in the Navy shot. And where was I
Was
in
that
the world?
in front of Hong Kong?
No, I was. We were pulling into Pearl Harbor.
That was Pearl
With
Harbor.
that shot, and
Awesome.
Dad took that photo because that was on the
What?
Tiger cruise that Dad got.
That Dad got to go on. I thought that was you way across the sea.
No, I
over
was
in
not.
Hong Kong.
I was pulling into Pearl Harbor.
That's
and
a
that
great
was
shot
lot
of you,
fun.
by the way.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
We get 2 thumbs up for our entire studio audience.
Had hair and a tan and a fancy outfit.
You were quite the seaman, sir.
That was wow. That is true too. That is true too. But no, so we had a lot of comments on that, and it's been a whole lot of fun. Anyway, if you guys have a chance, take a peek at it. You
Take a
guys already
peek.
know me, but it's a fun little video that really I think promotes not just us, but Sonoma
Our
County
delightful
and
little town.
and
too.
this little hamlet that we live in that is just so fantastic, and we just love it. We want people to have some fun.
We do. We want you to come out and enjoy it with us because, gosh darn it, joy together is joy expanded.
Wow,
I know.
that was.
I'm practicing some of my nuptial vows since I'm marrying some people in August. So I'm practicing.
Are you marrying some
things.
people in August?
I am. Nick
Wow.
and Lisa are getting married this year.
What?
I know. How fun is that?
All right. So
Practicing
how many
that.
weddings will that be?
Oh my God, I'm up to like 10. I think I've married 10 people now.
I heard one of your brothers dissed you on the marriage thing.
What? No, I can't believe that's
It was
true.
better. I think it was better to be the best man than the nuptials person.
Oh
person.
yeah, definitely. Always. It's always better to be the best man.
I
'cause,
think so.
you're the one with the flask.
I
You're
don't
ready to-
know. And oh
everything-
man, if,
Well, how are you going to keep people calm if you don't give them a little nip?
actually
behind
that
the-
would have been a great video. All of the speeches at that wedding were pretty
pretty
amazing.
gosh darn good.
I think you pulled out the winemaking Bible.
I may
And
have.
made some Bible
I did.
quotes. That
I
was
did.
awesome. Yep. Maybe
Wine
think
Bible
about
quotes.
that. And
And yea, verily, did the
I-
grape come down from the mountain?
did it.
It did.
Oh,
And was
guess
smooshed.
You still got that?
I
You still
do.
got that line?
Dude, I'll never
Excellent.
lose that.
Excellent, Grady. Actually, I was
Hi,
I was in such joy and bliss. I didn't
Right?
even hear what that
Exactly,
was. I'm gonna have
'cause
to go look at the videos and.
That's the nice thing.
Check
There's
it out.
videos now, so you can go back and. Oh, Fred, I'm
oh my
sorry.
gosh! Hey, what's going on with our food tonight?
Oh my gosh, we went to our Friends at Corner Project.
Yes. So Corner Project, which if you watch the video, it's not mentioned. I did mention it.
It got cut out.
But it
you know how
got
they do it.
cut, and I wasn't
Editing.
in control with the editing.
Nope.
But I think the reason why it got cut is because I went on and on and on about how nice it was to have this amazing beer / amazing restaurant, high quality food. So
Oh my
I went
God.
into a whole dissertation on that because everybody knows Diavolo and Catelli's,
Yes.
but maybe they didn't know
But
that.
maybe you don't
But
know
I
Corner
talked about it for
Project
too
yet.
long. In the video, there was only so much time. So anyway, we are supporting Corner Project tonight since they didn't make the cut.
But that's
somehow.
okay because they got beer. They're where the old Route 128 is down by Gingilli's.
They're right in that
It's
little
super
and
cute.
we're going to be having some of their food. And then we've got some other folks that we're promoting tonight. Some of our friends from Sky Hill Farms. And I know that they live in Napa and all their farms are in Napa. But you know what? They do such an amazing job of making these great goat cheeses, but they also have some
Beautiful honey.
fantastic honey. So goat cheese, honey, all sorts of crazy,
Tonight
wonderful
we'll be
things.
trying their blueberry chevrere.
What is that?
Chevrere.
Can you just say Chev?
Chevra?
Chev?
Chev?
I think it's Chev.
It's blueberry chev.
So
like a
should I? So
blueberry
Anna,
scrub.
who doesn't have a microphone tonight, as always, should I put a
You can't.
Should I put a
No,
little
you
honey?
can't.
Oh, I can.
No, you can't.
Oh, I can.
You can't.
What are you telling me I can't do, Grady?
Because the top is still on.
What can't
Oh,
I
the
do?
top is not on there. Huh. Did you pull the top off without me saying that? God bless America. I hate when he comes around and rounds around me there.
So much. So I'm gonna go double trouble tonight. I've got
Nice.
their blueberries. I've got
Right?
their goats. I'm on a rosemary flatbread cracker, and
Nice.
I don't know what's gonna pair with. So I'm gonna taste it first, and I'll see what we can.
And
pair
then,
with.
you know, I'm thinking it may pair with something like maybe the rosé.
That honey
What are you thinking?
is the second best honey I've ever had. There was some Peninsula honey that I once had that was just truly amazing. Oh no, absolutely fantastic. Okay, did you get the honey?
I did.
Okay,
The honey, the blueberries.
Danny needs
My
some.
expense.
Danny hasn't been on television for weeks. What's going on, my
Speaking of
friend?
honey,
I needed some screen time. We have some people asking about these beautiful tomatoes on camera.
oh,
here.
really?
So,
Well, you're just the person
well, I
who
may
tells about the
be.
tomatoes.
Can you describe what's going on with our tomato festival?
Well, I might have harvested all of this morning, and
Wow.
I could not fill this up high enough. So our garden just grows like grapes here,
Yep.
beautifully at our home here in Geyserville. And I harvested all of these. Look at these.
So if you come up and visit, you may
Beautiful heirloom
just take
tomatoes.
heirlooms. We got some Romas.
We have to make salsa, kids.
Oh,
we have to make salsa.
absolutely. Our peppers are doing beautifully.
The peppers look
And then
amazing.
These little sun golds are perfect for caprese. If you watch all of our videos on, or any of our videos on
Watch the
YouTube,
caprese video. It's
caprese
amazing.
video, I use these little guys. Beautiful. So anyway, everyone's asking, so I had to come up
Had to come up
and talk about them.
Well, you did a
All
great
right.
job growing them.
Well, you know
Well,
what?
thank you.
They're
Here's the
beautiful.
deal. We really try to get tomatoes. The goal is to have a tomato or two by the 4th of July.
Right.
This year we just had the garden truly did explode. It was amazing. So not only did we have beautiful caprese salad, of course, for the 4th of July,
Absolutely.
but a week before that, the last dinner with Brad and Jim, I added a caprese salad for that because the tomatoes were a week before the 4th of July got ripened. We've been having, just wonderful ripening heat up here.
Yeah, the
So the garden is just
been
doing
going crazy.
fantastic. And actually, that's a great. Is it good for the grapes as well?
Oh, good
All right,
question.
well,
Okay. Bye,
There we
everyone.
go.
Thanks, Danny.
Thanks, Danny.
That is a great question. Is the heat good for these little grapes?
I don't know. I've got to go back to this blueberry stuff real quick.
Okay, fine. Because I did try it with the rosé and it was stunning. Oh my god, it's delightful.
I think it's really good with the red as well.
Mm-hmm.
The blueberries aren't really overwhelming in there.
Not at all.
The honey was very nice as well. I mean, it's just really good honey. Quality,
Totally
delicious.
delicious.
I'm
Yep.
sure that from all their hives.
Happiest bees
Uh,
in Napa, I'm sure. There's a lot going on with that goat cheese. There is so much,
Nice.
but it's not so violently sharp that
Well,
it's
let's
taking
go
away,
there.
right?
Yeah, that nice little. Well, first of all, I think it's a really high quality goat cheese, and high quality goat cheese means it's not like you were saying violently
Sharp
Sharp.
and
It actually
violent
has some
on the
complexity to it. You know, I'm a big goat cheese fan, but that little bit of blueberry sort of helps even soften it more.
Does.
But
Keep talking.
it didn't. Okay, it didn't take away from the cheese itself. What am I going to do without my left-hand man? Or is that my right-hand man? Stage left, stage right. Grady's coming back, working on music, doing all sorts of fun stuff.
Bang.
That was an emergency. All right,
That
goes
is
great with the reds,
these days.
goes great with the whites. But again, at
Robots.
Sky Hill Farms, They are good friends of our good friends from Left Bank at Kelly and Young, and good friends meaning that they're family. And so some of the family are great farmers, and some of them are the goat herders and milkers of goat milking.
And you got to use some of it at one of your Left Bank hootenannies.
We did. Absolutely great cheese. Oh my gosh, I think we used the jalapeno, we got the chive, and then we got plain, and so we did 3 different recipes with that. Absolutely fantastic. Goes great with the wine. I just wanted to promote them again because they're just such good people, and if you guys are in the neighborhood, I think that you should visit them at skyhillfarms.com because they're amazing.
Definitely. Skyhillfarms.com.
.com.
Freddie,
Yes.
my God, that's a lot of
So,
love.
Brady, what
dude.
else is happening around here? What's going on?
Well, you're about to
God.
bottle.
Freddie,
That's
Freddie,
huge.
come here. Get over here. Come and say hi to
Wanna
everybody.
come say hi?
What are you doing? Come on.
He's just like, well, Grady's feeding me.
Come
I don't
on.
even have to get up there.
You
There
gotta
he
say hi.
is. There's our friend.
He's gonna
What a
get
super pooch.
for our short film that I've been already nominated for an Oscar for.
That's right. For next year's Oscars.
He is actually as best supporting or his best actor,
supporting
and he's
pooch.
going to be best supporting Poochie in a 4.8 minute short film.
Yep.
So unbelievable. He walked out of the tasting room like nonchalant.
Nonchalant.
Had no
Didn't even
idea
know the camera was
He didn't know
there.
the camera was there.
No, he was just like, oh, I'm greeting people like normal, just like every day.
It was fantastic.
He's a good pooch. I wish I had that kind of
Wait a minute, we
poise
have a
on
question
camera.
from the audience.
My question is from Tim Lundquist. So what case am I going to buy tonight?
Oh my God! All right, so let's get.
So
All right, so the question was,
what is the
case
question?
am I going to buy tonight?
What case are you going to buy tonight?
Let's go through the Rolodex.
Albarino for sure,
Well,
right?
Here,
There's
oh,
not
actually,
much left.
let's just go ahead and talk about that. This is really
Let's
important.
do it.
So last week, you all probably got, most of you, because you're all my club members and friends, you got the email that we were very low on the wines and that the white
And
seal was
Axina.
ending and the Axina and
Gone,
the Albarino
baby.
were very
You
low.
bought it all. Thank
Well,
you.
Both of those wines start with an A.
They do.
And I can't read very well anymore. So I thought I had a little more Axina than I did. So the
It was actually
Axina
Albarino.
is completely sold out. We were almost in trouble.
Gone. Yeah, we were very
Um,
close. We pulled a couple bottles out of the fridge.
The Sanford
but it worked.
clan
Oh my God, Jill.
locked down. So if anybody needs Axina, you need to contact your
the
very good
Sanfords, and they
Sanford
will only
clan
mark
people,
it up 50 or 60%.
because they now own all of it.
They got it all.
We have none. And so we do actually still have a few cases of Albarino left. So
Yes.
if you want some Albarino, that would be a great one.
What about Freddie
To
Rosé?
do Freddie Rosé also running very low.
Oh, God bless
not
America.
not as low as the Albarino.
Okay. What about 16 Father?
16 Fathers running low.
Yee.
Actually, there's a lot of things that are running low. I mean,
God bless it.
I don't want to spend all day talking about what's running low.
Right.
But you guys know the Tempranillo's low.
Yep.
Well, everything's running low. I'm going to make
There's
100
not much.
cases of them.
But
so.
thank God you have a bottling coming in August.
Dude, so exciting. So, well, the Lilies probably are the most excited
Maybe.
because as our first two-time winners,
Yes, they are.
their crew is going to be bottled.
Wow.
Let's see, we got the crew being bottled.
Yep.
I'm not going to run through the whole list, but we've also got a couple of really Okay, the other most important thing is the Bastard. Our Malbec base blend
Coming back.
will be bottled. So for those of you that bought futures, and I know a lot of you guys did, those futures will be available for pickup somewhere mid-August to the end of August, depending on bottling and, when we can get everything together and get the wines waxed, of course.
Kind of exciting.
And then here in the tasting room. So for those of you, very exciting. The Bastard is on the way. For those of you that didn't buy futures, you're going to have to wait probably 5 or 6 months before that wine is ready to go. But that's okay because it's at least we're going to have it.
We'll have it for the holidays, hopefully.
And then a little side note for all of you that got the 2018 Messenger futures. Well, as we all know, there is a crisis in shipping products around the world. And the Messenger bottle comes from Italy, and I can't get it. It is completely, that glass is completely sold out.
Impossibile.
That was your best Italian.
That's as close as I can
Excellent. Ciao. Ciao. Pizza.
Ciao,
Anything
baby.
else?
Ciao,
Oh,
Bella.
we have another question.
Are we going to
Are
Well,
we going to
that's
get
a
another
good
rosé?
question.
All right, hang
Are
on
we
to that.
gonna
Let
get
me
a
finish
rosé?
the messenger real
Fine.
quick. So for those of you that did buy the Messenger Futures, which a lot of you guys did as well,
Yep.
the release on that is going to be delayed because I can't get the glass, and nobody would let me put that in a regular wine bottle. You know, it's
Nope.
supposed to be in the
Cool
little
bottle.
short and squatty guy. This little jewel comes from Italy, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure that Leonardo DiCaprio / Vinci created this thing. And everybody said, do not put it in a classic claret.
No, don't put it in a claret.
Save it for that.
Save
So
it.
it's at 3 years in the barrel this September. And it's going to go until probably
Next year.
January, February before I'm going to get it bottled because that's when I'm going to get the glass.
Yep.
So not a huge crisis for everybody else because it was going to end up in the bottle for a year before I released it. But for those of you that did buy futures, it's going to have about a 5 to 6 month delay. And everybody said that they're okay with that because they would prefer it to be in the bottle that it's
That way,
supposed
for
to
your verticals, there's no one weird bottle. Just because 2020
be.
was
Which I
weird.
thought that'd be kind of fun.
No, it would not. There's nothing fun about a weird bottle after your vertical of beautiful bottles that don't fit in your wine rack, and then the one that does. That's just weird.
What are we talking about, rosé?
Oh, rosé.
All
I'd
right,
forgotten about
so those
that.
of you that want some messenger, it's going to be another 6 months. Sorry, that's just the way it
It's
goes.
worth it. It'll be
And
worth it to get it in
I
a cool
promise
glass.
you,
It'll
I
be
will
awesome.
taste it every month to make sure that it's maintaining.
Yes,
its
that it's still
integrity,
tasting
that
amazing.
it's okay.
Actually, it could be
Um,
the most exciting messenger ever because it had way more time than you expected.
Mhm.
It could just add all that extra flavor that you could not have planned for.
I did just put one of the barrels because we were preparing it for bottling. So
Yep.
we got the final blend done and everything was ready to go. And I was like, okay, you're delicious, but I probably would like to add a different style of oak that I've never added to the messenger. And so that messenger actually got and has been sitting in for 2 months since I got the final blend together, has been in my American oak, coopered in Spain, and then reshipped to me and done it. And I bought that
Crazy
oak
barrels.
specifically for my Tempranillo
Mm-hmm.
because that's what most Tempranillos are coopered in. But I thought it'd be really good for the messenger.
I think it will add
And so there-
really incredible
one of
complexity
the
and depth.
5 barrels of the messenger actually has is sitting in this brand new American Spanish oak.
Crazy.
So it's the first.
Are
one
those the
that's got
pink
that.
barrels?
No, those
No.
are-
Those are. We have some pink barrels now. They're very sexy and very unusual.
the barrels aren't pink. The bands.
All right, the
are-
bands have pink on them, but they're cool. They're unusual. They're just awesome. It's very easy to pick out which barrels are the weird
We
barrels.
know where my barrels are at. Yes, that is for sure.
Well, that is super exciting
Yeah,
news.
so all
and
those things are happening.
for the people who are waiting for that messenger, you'll be so thrilled that you did.
People want a beer update.
God,
Hmm.
The
Can I get to the?
people are
Okay.
can we just?
All right, give me. Let me hold the beer for 2 seconds, and then I need to address the rosé
Oh,
situation.
the rosé. We
So-
haven't even gotten to the rosé situation.
I know. Brain cells got to keep chugging along.
There's a lot
So
happening
here's the deal.
tonight.
So of course we have the La Classique right now. We're not showing it because we have very little of that as well. So we have hardly any Freddy Rosé.
Yep.
I know we're drinking tonight, and that's kind of rude.
We are
If
drinking
we have
like
so little of
madmen.
it, why are we drinking it? Because that's the benefit of working here.
It really is.
Then we're trying to hold the La Classique back, not showing it to anybody because we want it to make it to the summer, but
Yeah.
we're so low we stopped showing it. But it's still around for those of you.
Yay.
And
For
we
the
haven't
cool
even
people.
we haven't even discussed the whole case situation.
Oh no, not even a bit.
So,
But let's
all right,
get
so
back to
look-
the rosé.
So we are bottling. Do I want to talk about this or not?
No, you know what? Now that we've teased them for half an hour, we should not talk about it.
The new Freddy Rosé is going to be.
A mind bender.
It is. The new Freddy Rosé is going to have a fair amount of the skins. I know. Everybody just cocked their head and said, "What the hell's going on?" I don't know what's going on, but I do know that the skins if you blend about 10 to 15% of it with my Cabernet,
Mm-hmm.
it makes a wine that looks like a rosé, but is extraordinary and
So different.
unbelievable. And why Grady said mind bending. Because if you know the skins right now that we have, the skin says apricots.
It's kind of a mind
And
bender
it's
by
got
itself.
pineapple.
Tons of pineapple
And
in
so
the
now
big
you got
palate.
apricots and pineapple blended with a sturdy
Cherry-driven,
cherry-driven.
beautiful Cabernet.
Mm.
Uh-huh. See?
Yes.
You're all just like, oh, you're salivating. I can
So
see it.
that's
I can see it in the camera.
that's being bottled, and I can't tell you how fantastic it is, and how it might be as mind-bending for those of you that have been with me for a long time as the Sauvignon Muscat.
Now that's a tall order to be more
Because the
mind-bending than that.
the Sauvignon Muscat had all these
Bananas.
tropical notes mixed with bananas.
Bananas.
It was like a howler monkey was yelling at me from my hot tub when I was in Costa Rica last week. Guests, yes. So that is a mind-bending wine that is coming.
It will change your life.
I've never made one like that before. I needed to have it happen. It's what it's gonna do.
See, it's that mind-bending.
So let me see. Before the other question from Danny was
What's
what?
about beer?
Yeah. So we're gonna hang on the beer question. Let's get back to the cases of wine that you should buy.
Yes, there you go.
So for those of you, I would highly recommend nabbing a few of the whites. The Albarino, just because it's so low. The and of course the Freddie Rosé,
Right.
because it's so fantastic. Sauvignon Blanc,
We're in the
Viognier.
neighborhood.
We're in the not worrisome zone, but again, we're not showing it right now, so
Right.
it's not going as fast. But if I was going to do a mixed case of all sorts of fantasticness, I would make sure that I got 2 or 3 of the Tempranillo. We're down to 10 or 15 cases of that.
Yep.
You've got to have that. I would buy 2 or 3 of the heavy metal because we're down to 10 or 15 cases of that.
Okay.
We still have some 16 heavy metal.
That's right.
I mean,
We do.
this is the 18, the current vintage, but we still have a little bit of that. I would buy a mixed case of the old vintages, the new vintages. Grab some verticals so that you can enjoy those on a fun night. So I would highly recommend 3 to 6 whites, 3 to 6 reds. Grab some of the whites that are going to be gone here shortly, and then I would do a little mini vertical, maybe a 16, 18 of the Freddie Cuvée, 16, 18 of the heavy metal, and the dark side. The dark side,
Ooh, new dark side.
so fantastic, so much fun. That's what's going on.
We may even have. I was just redoing the library today as we were moving the 16 Father into it because we're almost out of the
Right.
16 Father. There are a couple of 13,
Fathers in there?
13 Fathers and 13 heavy metal.
Oh, so get a 13, 16,
A 13,
18.
16, 18. I don't think you could go wrong with that at
Sounds
all.
fantastic.
Good times.
All right. That's the case that I would recommend. And because you asked for it, you exclusively will get, oh my goodness, take an extra 5% off your case because that was a great idea.
On top of your regular
On
wine
top of
club
your
discount.
wine club discount. So
Awesome.
for the folks that asked me what case I was supposed to recommend them buying, they can have an extra 5% off. But everybody can have an extra 5% off if they get a mixed
Happy
case.
dog.
That sounds fantastic. Why you're watching? You get the
That's
extra
right.
stuff.
That's because you're cool. You're cool
Um,
people.
I'm getting sort of hungry.
You know what? I'm peckish.
I'm ready for some corner project.
But Anna, once again, put together the most amazing cheese plate.
It's
With so many fun
fantastic.
things. Little
I'm
superior
going back
napkin.
for some more goats.
You know that little goat with the blueberry? I wish we had little Element. Because, Element has a little blueberry action from that Mourvèdre. I think it would be the ultimate hootenanny.
Beautiful. Come on down, Danny.
Hey, oh, there's Freddie there, of course. Freddie knew there was going to be food.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about the brownies.
Hey, look at that. So this is from the Corner Project. If anybody has not been here, it is right around the corner from us north on Guysville Avenue. And right now, we have a little pulled pork sandwich.
Nice.
We
Looking
have
good.
Caesar salad and potato salad. And what was this one?
Number 9, the
What's
Reuben.
number nine? It's a
Number
Reuben.
9 is what it's called. It's basically a Reuben.
A pastrami.
pastrami melt.
Nice,
Yes, but I
nice.
didn't remember what the name of it was. It's called the number 9.
That is correct.
There you go.
All right, thanks,
and
Dan.
a little.
That's a flourless chocolate brownie.
There you go.
Mm.
Looking fantastic.
All right.
Who needs the flour when you've got chocolate and
That's
brownie
right.
action?
Yes.
Although
much-
who puts nasturtiums in brownies anyway?
Enjoy.
Excellent. Thanks, D.
Yeah.
Sure appreciate that. Way
Wow,
to go.
man, this is looking pretty
I
snazzy.
know. Oh,
What?
I think that I'm going to start
Oh,
with this.
Good.
Everybody
call.
knows what this is. This is our Super Mini jug. We've got the Super Maxi jug. We've got
Yes,
those as well.
they're back in stock, kids.
The
glass
reason why
finally
we're
showed up.
talking about it is because we have a new blend.
We have a new blend. Brad has a brand new jug blend. How fun is that?
Absolutely fantastic. So the new jug blend is similar to the old blend, except we added some Malbec.
All back.
As we all know, last year I made a slight mistake and got confused and added a bottle of, or excuse me, a barrel
bottle,
of cab.
a
instead
bottle,
of an extra barrel,
barrel
of
barrel of cab.
of Syrah. So now we have our same base with the Syrah Zin blend.
Yep.
We still have more cab. I added more cab, but I also added some fantastic Malbec to it as well.
Oh my God, the new jug blend is going to be ridiculous.
So those of you that did the blending party, this is the Malbec from the blending party that went in here.
Wow,
And then this is
fun.
also the same Malbec that'll be in the Bastard.
Oh man, this is going to be the best jug ever.
I think
And the
they-
last jug was hard to beat. It really was.
Every jug is hard to beat. You want to
Well,
know why?
why?
Because they're all fantastic.
You're right.
And they're all half price of my regular ones.
That's right.
And so
and you
while
can
you're
get Father
enjoying it-
Cabernet Franc in the jug back in the day when you were making the Cab Franc jug, which was one of my favorites for sure.
Oh, that was because we, the father went in there because I thought I'd made a mistake and then I was wrong.
And you,
We disgorged the father
09.
and put it into there. Yeah. So those of you that 10, 11, 12, the
Mm-hmm.
13, 14 jug blend had the father in it because I
Mhm.
didn't think the father was ever going to come around, and I was.
And then it did.
So I disgorged it.
but damn, it made
reblended it. Oh,
one
it was
hell of a jug.
fantastic. Yeah.
Brad, speaking of one
Mm.
hell of a jug,
Mm.
normally, Peanut Gallery, Brad's jug wine is that easy drinker, not a thinker, but this could be a little bit of a thinker because, damn, that nose is pretty expressive.
Great tagline, but not true. All of you guys know that all of my jugs you want to think about, and you want to inspect them and enjoy them and taste them,
Dissect them.
time and time again.
Again,
I don't know if anybody wants to do that, but
you never know.
all right, Caesar salad's tasting pretty good.
Well, the nose
Mm.
alone on the jug, Brad, is crushing it, sir.
You get it's
It's very,
very cherry driven.
yep, but there is something.
You were getting a lot of plum on the
I
on
was
the backside.
tons.
Mm. I think you can tell that there's Cabernet, that there's
Mm-hmm.
Zin, there's Syrah, because it sort of was a really nice. Honestly, this might be better than the last one, only because this was intentional, where the other one was an
Was
accident.
kind of an accident, but
I
this
think
still
that
has
I think
that.
the Cabernet is more integrated.
Yes,
But what you're talking about is that little punch
there is a punch.
from behind. That's the youngest wine of all, which is the Malbec
Malbec.
that's in there.
So that Malbec is giving you a little,
Mm.
just at the back of the palate. God bless
Yeah,
America.
very
That
nice.
is amazing.
Very nice. And one more little sip of that.
All right, with the pulled pork action.
And
Mm.
just in case, whoops, wrong one.
Oh,
Just in
God
case
bless
anybody
America.
needs some of that.
there is a lot of heat on that pulled pork there. Are you
They
not
have
getting?
spiciness on the pulled pork.
Are you not getting a little spice right on the upfront?
I'm getting a nice soft bun, looking like there's some good vegetation action in there.
There is definitely a nice soft bun.
My toothpick is still in there.
Perfect. Do not choke.
There's a little spiciness, but
You know what? Maybe
Come
I
on.
got all the spice. because my first bite was like, hello, nurse. There was something happening there.
Jug,
Good
of
with the
course,
jug.
went great.
Oh my God.
Any barbecue, the jug's
Any
gonna be great
barbecue
with.
jug.
But I was kind of
perfect.
thinking
Dark side.
the dark side might be nice with that as well.
I think you're probably correct, but Brad, you crushed the jug blend. It is so good.
Is there any red I should share with the audience with
Actually,
on this?
the jug is over there, and I think that we should, since we're doing dark side.
Oh yeah, let's do dark side. Yay!
So our
Thanks,
live
Danny.
studio audience needs some wine too. Absolutely.
yes.
There you guys go.
I want to say some dark side with this flourless hootenanny over here. I bet that's gonna be amazing.
I was thinking that was going to go better with the
Heavy metal.
whose wine is that? The heavy metal. That's right.
The Danny special. All right, let's
just
see.
because it's a little more intense and it has that chalkiness. Don't worry about the veggies, Grady. You're gonna be fine.
There are so many carrots in there. That's so gross.
You ate a blueberry earlier. You're fine.
That's a fruit. That's a vegetable.
Is there any difference for you?
Not really.
That's what I was thinking.
Mm.
That's what I was thinking.
Ooh.
Mm.
So what do you get on the nose of this beautiful dark side? There's lots of cherries popping out, obviously.
I would say, who's calling us during
Who
happy
would call
hour?
during happy hour? Obviously, it's spam.
Spam.
That is obviously
Anna,
a
tell
spam
them
call.
that we're very busy. Unless they're
Yes,
ordering
unless
a
they're
case.
ordering a case. Wait a second. Hold on.
Hung up on you.
I spoke too soon. See, it was probably just Yelp again.
I'm getting
Yelp.
some
We're not
wonderful. I'm
advertising.
getting some wonderful cherries and plums
Yep.
running through there. It's just the dark side. I mean,
It's just
it's got
the dark side.
it's got the backbone of the Petite Syrah. It's
Mhm.
got the fun fruitiness of the Syrah, and the Cabernet just kind of brings those two things. The Cabernet Franc, excuse
Right
me,
together.
brings those two things together.
All right.
And is really, we've been not showing the dark side, but it's been available here in the tasting room and stuff like that. If you wanted to get
For
some
cool people.
people that were asking for it, I didn't think it was quite ready, but I think it's ready now.
I could train now, Rab. I'm excited to put this on the list.
Yeah, that's really good. That is
Mhm.
absolutely fantastic. All right, I will do this a double check just in case.
Just to make sure. Just make sure it's good.
But I wanted to get in my pastrami before I
Right.
get that carrot out of your tooth, Grady.
I know.
Was that a carrot?
It was a carrot. There was a carrot stuck in my goddamn gosh darn tooth. We just lost our monetization again.
The millions of dollars that
The millions of
YouTube-
dollars.
YouTube has been paying us for these fantastic videos. That
And
we
by
are
the
watching.
way, if you watch one of our videos and there's some sort of stupid ad on front of it, we didn't put that on there. YouTube did. So I'm not mad at you, YouTube, but
that's how they pay for us to be there.
that's how they pay for us to be here.
They
but
allow us to upload everything for free.
they do.
And that's how they are
But,
there.
the ads they put in front are just kind of
Are
weird.
they not as good? Or what
They're
is
not
it?
as they're not as good. They're not as quality as your show.
Is it Viagra or what is it? What's the problem?
that is the problem. It's making me jealous.
All right. Maybe people are enjoying those videos.
Maybe
You
they
never
are.
know.
Well, it's not us, kids. We're not getting monetized at all.
All right. Very
All
nice. I'm going for
That was
the.
good.
This
All
is pastrami, right?
This is
So
the
we got-
number
we've got-
9.
We've got the
Number
we've got the
9.
mustard. We've got the pastrami. We've got the rye bread.
Uh-huh.
We've got some crustification on the beautiful grilling of the bread.
That is really good rye. Wow.
Well, the rye is not too dominant.
Right. It's not overly
It's there.
caraway-y.
Wow.
And that is incredibly lean pastrami.
Wow, that's very nice.
You know, the dark
Um,
side is
I was going to say, I was saying
Really
the
good.
pastrami, I was saving that for the heavy metal because I thought the pastrami was going to be so fatty.
right, because normally that fat needs to be cut by that beautiful
Mm.
petite Verdot. But wow. Oh, Corner Project crushing it again. Guys, wow. They're always
Fantastic.
surprising because it's not what you expect. Like their meatloaf sandwich is actually smoked. That's a mind bender. That's good.
Hey, I think that some people asked us about beer.
Oh, God. Did they?
They did. All right. So those are all things in the world, or at least in
Our world.
this world. Um, everything's going along splendidly. We're working on it. It has been delayed slightly, but we are still shooting for our September October release. But as with all things, a little licensing snafu is going on, but we are working on it quickly.
Just throw the money at the ABC. It'll work out.
They like that, and so
They
it's
do.
going to work
They
out.
like cash.
So,
Everybody likes cash.
but things are going great. We've decided on it's the California. Explain it to me.
So it's basically a very West Coast IPA
Oh, that's what he was saying.
with very hoppy up front, delightfully dank nose, and then a crisp, clean finish. That's what we're looking for, and that's what I want for our first one. But we have tons of ideas.
There's going to be many more to
We have
follow.
fun ideas.
We're going to obviously have a very holiday special beer coming as well, and then we'll be rolling into the spring and summer. Absolutely going to be doing these quarterly, and if they're successful as I suspect they're going to be, we're going to probably have to do them more than quarterly since
I've got a feeling.
because we're only making 200 case batches.
Right.
And that's obviously smaller than a 100 case wine
Yes,
batch.
they're going to come, but
6
again,
inch.
but we're going to sell them in the 24 or so, or the 12, so they'll be like
Yes.
out the door.
They're going to be in 16-ounce cans, and you have to buy them with a case. We're not, we can't just sell a can here and there. But they're going to be
Just to me.
no, you have to buy a case.
All right, I'll buy a case. Fine, I'll buy a case.
Everybody's buying the case because you're going to drink it.
You know I'm going to drink a case. You know me. I can't just drink one.
But we are working on all those licensing issues while we're working on making the beer. So that
Thank goodness there's smart people out there who know how to do those things,
that is.
because I don't.
But what's neat is that we can work on the beer while we're working on licensing
Right.
issues. Licensing issues are just we're going to work
That's
on
just
that.
paperwork.
But making the beer is the most important part. So we're working on that. Things are going splendidly, and we'll have probably more. Actually, not probably. We're going to have much more information in our August tap.
show. By our August show, some of the ducks should be in a row, and if they're not, we're going to shoot them
Yes.
like duck hunt. Pow pow. Goodbye, ducks. Thank you, sir.
Who wants to hurt a little duck?
I'm not
They're so
hurting.
cute.
They're like digital ducks. They don't technically die.
Digital ducks. Okay. All right.
If you've seen Wreck-'em Ralph, they just move on to the different realm. Sorry, I caught you while you were chewing. I apologize.
Wow.
I know.
All
We're
right.
going deep today.
Mhm.
We're going deep.
So good. So,
Oh, boy, that phone call was somebody wanting to order some Freddie Rosé.
oh, so that was.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you for calling
Thanks for
in
calling
and
in.
ordering.
She apologized on Messenger, but I told her.
Actually, here's the deal. All right. For,
Next time, tell her we'll put her on speaker next.
tell
yeah,
her
exactly.
Tell her that because I was like
Dissed her and insulted her.
let's give her an extra special discount for
Let's
that
give her
case
some
of,
shipping discount or something.
Freddie Rosé. Sorry about that. So if you want to call in now,
I guess you can call in right now.
hey,
There is an
wait a minute.
operator standing by.
Hey, Judy Beard. This is just like JTV, which is the Jewels and Gems TV, where you get all your fancy earrings and stuff from. So if someone calls in right now,
That's right.
maybe they can get
Maybe they could get on TV.
or some earrings.
You know what? We have
If you
some
buy a
beautiful
case of wine, you're going to get some earrings. It'll be fantastic.
I have
And they
excellent-
will not be from the dollar store. Or they might be from
Or-
the dollar store.
Or they might be from the dollar store.
Uh-oh, Anna's got more stuff.
Anna's got more to say.
This is Jill. I don't know if it's Bauman or Bowman.
Mhm.
Bauman.
Yes.
That's who is requesting Freddie Rosé.
All right, Jill. We will get that out for you, and we will give you an extra special discount. For
Because
that.
we made fun of you on television. I'm so sorry.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
I know. Dang it.
We should have known it was a
Yeah.
sale instead of like a spam call.
So many spams.
So many spams. There's a lot of spam out there, so you can't forgive us for assuming you were
Well,
spam.
I like spam.
I love spam.
I know.
Fried spam with eggs? Is there anything better?
I was just
Vienna
kidding.
sausages, obviously.
I was just kidding. I just want to agree to say that. And that's why he has a beer palate and I have a wine palate. Jill Fury.
Jill Fury goes by.
What?
Oh, Jill. All right.
We may know you.
Thank you, Jill. We'll be sending that rose.
We
did go to
yes,
high
we did
school.
go to high school, and I'm surprised you would admit that.
Oh, those were some good times.
We had some great times in high school. We were
Friday
so
Night
lucky.
Lights,
Oh my gosh.
gang fights, whatever. It's all good stuff.
Yeah, the Jets. They had knives.
What is that show?
Which
Sharks in the Jets.
That
Okay.
was West Side Story.
There we go.
Huh.
So we had a West Side Story is what you're trying to say. Are you going to sing a little song?
No, hell no. Absolutely
You're
not.
going to sing a song of gladness and cheer
I was, but I have
for the time of Christmas this year. I'm not going to do that either. All right, but you know what we do need to do is
I have a lot of rye in my teeth today. I'm not going to
we've got a lot
sing.
of things going on. Another really exciting thing that's going on is,
What's that?
we all love how all of our online presence has been elevated and things are going great.
Yeah.
You can hear us.
Wear
You still
shades.
can't hear Anna because she refuses the freaking
To wear a
microphone thing.
That's okay. We still love her.
One of these, do we?
We do.
No.
We do.
Not right now.
Yeah, a lot.
But we know that JJ has been taking care of us and
has.
upgrading everything that we've been
Yep.
doing. And so, JJ, come over here real quick.
JJ in the house.
So we've got this Mr. Fancy JJ who has been doing all sorts of great things behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's going from behind the scenes to in front of the scene.
He is.
True.
So, are you going to be working here in the tasting room?
I am indeed on the weekends mainly, but I'll be here. I'll be around. I'll see all of you guys, and I'll be able to meet all of you.
That's right. And we're going to make him talk about wine and laugh at
so,
it.
what I want you to do
It won't
is
be harsh at all.
So, all of you guys really know the backstory
That's
of
right.
Mercury. So, I want you to ask him. When did Brad move out here?
What is Savion Muscat?
What is Savion Muscat? I want you guys to grill him and grill him good and make sure that he knows all of the good backstory, which
That's
he
right.
already does. And the best part about it is it's not just the backstory that he needs to know. It's the wine, and he's got a really amazing palate. So he'll be talking to you about the wine just like I talked to you about the wine, just like Grady and Anna and Danny. So please, it'd be much more fun for our wine club members to grill him so that he's ready for the non-wine club members.
Yes.
So come up and request JJ specifically.
That's right. Don't hang out with Grady. Grady, you've heard Grady's stupid jokes 10 times.
No. He can still talk all the Star Wars too, I'm sure.
I'm sure he
I
can.
definitely do that. Yeah.
He's not sus at all.
Not at all.
So if you're hip, which I know you are.
To the square.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway,
JJ knows
so
all.
I just wanted to give you guys the update for JJ. Not only has he done just an amazing job of taking care of us over this last almost year,
It has been a year.
making sure that we are online and everybody can hear us properly and see us and all those fun things. But he's moving on up, and so he's moving into the tasting room as well, and he's doing a fantastic job. And he has a great palate, and he knows a lot about the wine. So come on up.
But
and
be gentle. Don't throw Savion Muscat on his first day. Give the guy a break.
No, do it to me. Do it to me.
Actually, I think if you bring up the sister conversation, he will run circles around it.
I believe it.
One of his first wines
Yes.
that he truly enjoyed of mine back in the day, and still is one of his favorites. So he can talk circles around that, and as he can talk circles around all the other wines because he gets educated on them every night.
That's right.
This is true.
And I just drink. So
Which is
I'm not learning.
That's education.
It is education. I mean, it's technical education, but I'm not really
But,
learning. I don't learn at the feet of the master like JJ
Things are going good and things are fantastic. JJ is now working in the tasting room as well on regular days, not just helping us out with all this. So, congratulations.
Thanks, JJ.
Thanks for being around.
Guys, thank you.
And for those of you that missed the haircut, he's working hard on bringing it back. Or he's not.
There are some things,
Oh
you know.
my God.
You just have to experience, and JJ's hair is one of those
we
things.
got the clean cut JJ for this video expose. It's fantastic.
You did a great job. My goodness. Now, we haven't had this little brownie. And you know what would be the best thing with this little brownie ever?
I wouldn't know.
I think you have something new coming that people won't believe when they hear.
We've talked about it. We've thought about it
For years.
for years and years and years. But everybody loves my Tempranillo. That's just the way
That's
it
a
is.
given.
But
I can see your
Tempranillo,
fingers crossed.
Tempranillo is not just Tempranillo. Tempranillo in Portugal
Mm-hmm.
is made into port, and so I have not made a port, but I have made a Solera. It is a hybrid. So in Portugal, how you make port is you harvest the grapes late, so that'd be a late harvest, but they're trying to get a little more sugar out of the grape.
Mm-hmm.
But you arrest the fermentation at about 8% alcohol,
Okay.
and by that you pour some brandy in, and the brandy will arrest the fermentation and leave you some fortified wine,
Right.
with some residual
A
sugar.
touch of residual sugar.
So I didn't make mine that way. We made mine by making a late harvest wine. That the way that we arrested the sugar was to chill it down, because under 62 degrees you can't ferment pretty much anything.
The yeast are like,
Um,
I'm out.
But they stay in hibernation. They're not
They
dead.
do. They didn't leave.
So they're there hanging out. And then we blended vintage on top of vintage, just like you would in port or Porto.
Mm-hmm.
And then we added the alcohol at the end. So we added
Nice.
an absolutely beautiful brandy at the end. And so we do have something that I still don't know exactly what to call, because I made it in 3 different styles.
Right.
But the name of the wine is going to be Poco Dolce.
Dolce.
So little sweet.
Just a little sweet. A little bit.
Went with the Spanish name because it is Tempranillo, and it is spectacular. Are we going to do pre-sale? Is the question?
Pre-sale. Pre-sale. I don't know if you deserve pre-sale.
Wow, Grady, you like everybody. I was like, wow, Grady, that's just crazy. Of course, we're going to take care of everybody. Let me. It's not in my thought process right now, but
For August, it could be
you
something fun to
should.
look forward
I'll
to.
tell you what. We'll know by next August
Uh-huh.
when we do the show
Yep.
again.
Yeah.
And for those of you, obviously, we want to make sure we take care of you. Unlike my brother, who was like, "No way,
No way, man.
I
No way,
will
man.
come up with a deal for you guys." And here's one of those things: is you actually do want to get in there, because we're only making 1 barrel, because we only have 3. So to keep the Solera style going, it's only 1 barrel. And so let me think about a
Okay.
pre-sale for our friends.
Nice.
For
So what, 1 barrel,
for next week.
because these are being 375s. Is that
Yes.
correct, sir?
And then we have Danny with a question.
We have a
375.
vote to call it the mother.
Well,
We have a vote to call it the
it has
mother.
been already. The labels are printed. It is
Sorry, guys.
It is Poco Dolce. And then here's the deal: the mother is actually Sauvignon Blanc.
Blanc.
If we're talking about the father is
Yep.
the father of Cabernet Sauvignon. How did Cabernet Sauvignon get its name? So Cabernet Franc and Sauvignon Blanc got together, and they created Cabernet Sauvignon. So the mother would actually be my Sauvignon
Would
Blanc
be Sauv Blanc.
that I just call Sauvignon Blanc.
Maybe we should call it Mom.
Maybe we should do a late harvest.
A late
Sauvignon
harvest
Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc. Great
And then maybe,
idea,
and then maybe
people.
Judy Beard would drink some of my wine.
You know what? Mom wouldn't think we made vinegar.
I know. I was thinking
Weird.
then maybe we should do a sparkling Moscato d'Asti or something for Mom.
Dude, that would be so fun.
Something that's just
What
dry
about a
enough.
sparkling late harvest
Sauvignon Blanc?
Sauvignon Blanc? Do it in that champagne method like they do those meads nowadays?
2032, we'll have that out.
2032. Hang on to your hats, kids. You heard it here first.
I'll put it in the list of weird shit that I'm doing.
2032.
And then
we'll take our flying car and deliver it right to your house.
Yes.
It'll be so cool.
That one's going to be down the road of all the fun. I've got to squeeze in sparkling Petite Sirah.
Yes, you do. We have to have Black Bubbles back.
Oh, wait a minute.
Did we even say anything about the sparkling that's
No,
coming?
we didn't. For real.
For real. It's actually happening
yeah,
soon.
it's happening. Well, I've gotten the word.
Well, we just wrote a big check.
That's standard. But
Everything's a big
the,
check these days.
brand spanking new sparkling Freddy
Yay.
Rosé
Yay, Freddie.
is getting very close.
Yeah.
Dosage
is happening, right?
Dosage. So in the next couple of weeks, the next incarnation of the Freddy Sparkling Rosé is going to be happening. Very excited about that. I'll go ahead and tell you that I've dosaged my Sparkling Freddy with our Reserve Cabernet.
Nice. Nice.
I've dosaged it with straight Petite Sirah.
Yes, you have.
This time I dosaged it with,
We gave it away.
we did,
The dark side.
the 2018 Dark Side is actually the
It's
wine
out there.
that we,
It's always
and everybody's cheering up.
Yes.
So thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
So this is the wine that ended up being the dosage. Typically, I use my barreled wine.
Yep.
But as we were going through all my barreled wine, it was not.
They weren't as exciting as
working, and so I decided to move from dosaging with barreled wine to wine that had already been bottled.
Mhm.
This was just bottled a few months ago, and it's absolutely fantastic. So it's a sparkling
It's going to be
rosé.
crazy.
So
We
it
got
is
to try the sample
it's a Blanc
trials.
de Noir, so it's mainly Pinot Noir.
Yep.
A little bit of Chardonnay.
Yep.
But what makes it a fantastic Mercury rosé is that we dosaged it with the dark side, and so about
Great.
half an ounce of this wine went into each bottle.
Yeah.
And it is amazing.
And the
It
color
gives it
is
just a super
Oh my
fantastic color.
God.
You know what the last Freddy Rosé looked like. It had
Yeah.
that beautiful, almost neon blue lip
Mhm.
to that fantastic color. Petite Sirah is in here. Cabernet Franc is in
Yeah.
here. Two of your main color grapes are what's in it, and it makes it absolutely fantastic.
It will be. It
And
will be
then,
stunning, kids.
Because we just announced that, I'm sure you are going to ask, are we going to do a pre-sale on that as well?
Are we?
And so I think I should. Um, if we're going to do the Poco Dolce.
Right.
So in the next couple of weeks, I'll for sure announce it here.
Start saving your dollars now,
next
kids.
month. But
Buy the Dogecoin
but-
of the dip.
let me figure. Grady's still pushing the Doge. Honest to God. Keep going, Grady.
Dude, I'm going to be
Here's the
rich.
deal.
If you buy that stuff.
No, when Grady was pushing Doge in December and it was going up, and of course, it was like a 16th of a penny, but it went up 1,000%. So you had 3/16 of the penny.
Crushing
I was like, Grady is going to be a multi-billionaire if the Doge does what Bitcoin did. And I was like, well, I hope Grady enjoys owning Mercury because
All
he's
right,
going
'cause-
to. But anyway, you're
welcome.
not ready to own Mercury yet.
Not yet. Welcome back
with
to
your
20 cents.
15 Doge
That's right.
cents.
But I'm just saying.
But if you keep buying it, he might be able to
That's
buy
right.
Mercury next year. So
buy,
if you want
buy
Grady
heavy.
to have Mercury
That's right.
and his beer empire,
That's right. Buy heavy.
you've
kids.
got to get his 5 Doge
Get in
coins
there.
up to at least $1, and he'll be just
Then
worth,
I will have
you'll be worth
$5.
$7.
That's right.
That'll be fantastic.
That's right, 'cause I have 2 Ethereum, so I'll have $7. Yeah.
2 Ethereum
I
too.
know,
Oh,
dude.
Grady is so divested. So now he's working the beer market. So Grady's. If you need a stock advice,
Yeah,
We're
totally.
gonna-
Come in. Talk to Grady.
so what it is
I will
is,
steer you wrong
that
every time.
Kramer show that you've been watching. No.
No,
It's
don't listen to the screamer.
Grady's
That guy's a drug
stock
addict.
advice is going to be coming as our next.
I'm just a
YouTube
wino.
launch.
Not truly stock advice. I just like the stock.
Oh no, it'll be the meme economy. I've heard about those
But
things.
you know what, dude? That's the future.
Oh,
If we're
Grady's
living on
also
Mars-
heavily invested in AMC and what other failing company is the GameStop.
Don't say they're failing.
Grady's
They're going to squeeze Citadel so hard it's going to make their head pop.
Nico said he bought.
Oh, Nico's buying Dogecoin on Grady's advice. Okay, we've gone to a stock investment company.
I don't know if you'll be able to buy any more wine anymore, but thank you.
Well,
Thank
Nico, save some money for Mercury Wine. I think it's a better investment. But if you want to listen to this cat,
Nico lost $7.
Oh no! Nico has lost.
Nico
$7.
lost $7. God bless it. Well, trust me, you'll lose a lot more if you continue listening
Well,
to me.
Nico,
So.
when you put in $5 million like that, you could be expected to lose $7. But make sure you have a little Mercury fund just in case things go south
I'm gonna eat my brownie now.
on your $15 investment. So, holy cow! So, well, we've now got a food and wine pairing show,
Uh-huh.
a what's happening at Geyserville show, and
Bye.
Was that Kramer?
That was Kramer.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Kramer.
I thought he
that
was having
Kramer
a
guy?
seizure, but now we have an investment show. So,
Man,
this is a lot of pressure.
yeah.
And I just want to let you know, when you buy the Dogecoin, there's a possibility of losing all of your investment.
Oh, guaranteed.
But just like William Devane, I have been investing in gold. And so if you call Mercury, we will invest your money in gold for
That's
you.
right.
It'll be fantastic. And a very small buyer's fee.
Mostly doubloons.
Yeah, that's really what's happening. Or we're just going to continue to have fun and make some wine and make some beer.
It'll probably just be about beer and wine.
This has been too fun too soon.
My God, the thing
I know.
about doing it once a month, we have so much to talk about. It goes by way too fast, kids.
This has
way
been
too
absolutely
fast.
fantastic. All right. So the next 5 people that buy that case that I recommended to buy get an extra.
Dogecoin thrown
Actually,
in for
what we're
free.
going to do is we're going to buy you a Dogecoin. So I will give you 1/10 of 1 penny.
Uh-huh. That's
And
right.
then you can invest that Dogecoin appropriately.
Exactly. Anywhere you want.
To something.
You can put it into Bitcoin.
Or give it back to us, and we might be able to make some more wine next year.
You know what? Let's just make more wine.
That-
Every half cent makes one more half quarter, 330 seconds of a barrel.
A milliliter.
1 milliliter of wine.
Oh my
But
goodness.
it is very good milliliter of wine.
So hey, again, it's for those of you that joined us late. It's a little warm up here. So
It is.
we've got even less seats to
Yeah,
serve
so
you guys. So
call,
if you're going to be
please
coming,
call.
get online, get your reservation to come and visit us on these hot weekends. We just don't have enough space inside.
And I don't want you to die.
And it's just no fun drinking out on the patio. Not when it's hot. But as soon as it's cooled back down to where it's 87, we're going to be back out on the
When it's back
absolutely
in the
beautiful patio
90s,
that we
awesome.
spent multiple billions of
We
Dogecoins
did.
on to create for you.
Yep.
So we dipped
You
into
have at least
Grady's
300,000
billion
Dogecoins worth of
Dogecoins.
succulents out
But-
back right now.
But our succulents are amazing.
And they are sexy.
And
they're waiting
great.
for
So
you.
we've got this beautiful patio for you now, and everything's going great. The wines are just tasting fantastic. Don't miss out on the ones that are going away, because we already had just today 3 people called for a case of Xena. It's been sold out now for
Sorry.
a week. Don't miss out on the wines you need.
Albarino's still left.
We do still have
Albarino.
some Albarino.
Yeah.
Got a little
Some
rosé.
father, some Freddie
Got some
Rosé
father.
will not last.
Call us up.
Movedra.
Get a mixed
Movedra.
case. Get an extra 5% off since
Why
somebody
not?
wanted that. All that
All
kind of
of-
stuff.
That's what
Anyway,
the cool cats are doing.
um,
They're investing in wine.
but the power bill is going up and the moon
Yes,
is
it
going
is.
down.
It is indeed.
And so
We
we
may
got to
not make
get
it
out
to
of
the moon.
here. Everybody else has
So if
got
we
to
don't
go
make it to the
too.
moon,
So,
at least we have wine.
thank you guys so much for visiting us today. It's been
for
far
having
too
fun.
long. I wish the months went by faster.
I do. But as long as we can get the bottling done, then
Yes.
the months
So,
can fly by.
A lot of things happening. Again,
As
great
long as your wine gets all bottled, I don't care.
It's happening. All sorts of good stuff.
Good time.
Gosh, guys, thank you so much for hanging in there with us. And this has been a ton of fun.
It has.
All right, great. We'll see you next month.
Thank you. See you next month. Bye.
Bye.